It's your boy, Arnizzle, and I got started this week because Wes over here is being a bum, and he's got hiccups. So if you hear that annoying noise, that's what it is.
Yo, y'all ever had some motherfucking hiccups? I have.
That might be a record for the quickest beat that we've ever had to do on the show. And we've got our third boy. Introduce yourself.
Savannah Colbert.
So, welcome.
Hello,
Hello, Savannah.
you said I spilled stuff.
So, the first one of these says, hold your breath. So, I'm going to try to kill myself real quick. Y'all just give me a second. Y'all go ahead and start.
Enjoy that.
Okay, so one thing that you maybe don't need to hold your breath on is UT winning this week. We got Southern Mississippi at the University of Tennessee for the homecoming. And, the leader and probably the greatest coach at the Hill since General Nealon himself.
Yep.
Salute.
Or should we say General Nealon, if you know what I'm saying.
Just get back to trying to cure hiccups.
Hey, I think it worked.
We got Butch Jones leading the show. Who y'all got?
For this game? Or
Yeah, for the game.
So, I actually think this worked. No joke. I think holding my breath worked. I basically just held my breath hard AF. I was actually trying to breathe out without breathing in. Anyway, I think Tennessee's going to win. Probably, I'm going to say 36-19.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Savannah.
Who you got, Savannah?
Who you got?
I'm going to take Tennessee, but barely.
Yeah, Tennessee, but cautiously.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so
I got Southern Miss because last time Green Bay needed a starting quarterback, Brett Favre was the quarterback at Southern Miss, so that's who I'm taking. Southern Miss because Brett Favre's ghost returns and enters into the body of whoever the starting quarterback is. And Butch Jones will still be the head coach at the end of the season.
Hey, you're not doing yourself any favors, or should I say, farves there, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's our... That was horrible.
That was terrible. Anyways, to be legit, if UT loses this game...
Here we go.
I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Yep.
But it'll go into a segment later on about terrible apartments neighbors.
Yeah, so we are kind of introduced... Last week, we introduced Robbie into the... Oh.
He's getting it.
He's getting it, yeah. Last week, we introduced Robbie into the, pantheon of PodBoi's characters. This week, we're introducing you to Drum Boy. We don't know his name.
Or even if he's a male.
Yeah,
but he is a boy.
It could very well be a woman. So, I mean, we don't assume any gender. But since this show is called the PodBoi, or PodBois, we'll assume that he's a drum boy. And he's an asshole. He's done this for 3 days straight now. So
if you hear the noise, no, I did not learn the ability to play the drums on GarageBand, and this is legit. So,
all right, what's our next game?
All right. Well, it's going to a team that plays to the beat of their own drum.
Ooh.
Number 8 TCU.
Keeping it rolling.
Actually, Texas at number 8 TCU. And
so let me just say, TCU should be ranked 12 right now. Ooh. But okay, let's go ahead.
No, all right.
Texas is going to win. Texas is garbage, and they're going to beat you.
So you know what we should have been? Last week we should have been number 3. And we fell to number 8. So guess what? It feels like 38, like I've said before.
Yep.
TCU, we're going to climb back after we dogged Baker Mayfield.
Why do you sound like a preacher, like I've said before?
What?
It's because
he's preaching that gospel.
I'm preaching the gospel of CFB.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think the committee completely got it right and put TCU right where they should be ahead of those undefeateds because, you know what? Mentally, we're undefeated, all right? Maybe physically we were beaten, but... I mean, do you think in the Revolutionary War of this great country that George Washington ever took a loss? Yes, he actually took 1 L. And then he came back stronger than ever. So guess what? We're coming back stronger than ever, and we are leading the college football revolution and declaring our independence from the rest of the nation, and we want Bama.
They're barely going to beat Texas, and then they'll lose to Oklahoma.
Ooh. So
I just went on my rant, so I'm disregarding your statement.
I believe George Washington himself said, and I quote, "It's good to kneel for the flag, and it's also good
To kneel for the Lord as it takes a Christian does."
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So in that case, as our Lord and Savior George Washington said, I'm gonna go with TCU.
By 76.
There you go. It's feeling like 76 again. 1776. All right.
What if that was the final score?
It very well could be. Savannah,
No, it's going to be like 20-17.
Oh my. Who you got 20-17?
TCU.
Okay, that's what I thought. Leading the revolution. Anyway.
I hope they lose again.
I hope they do
that's
too.
petty.
That would make my day. They'd probably still be ranked 10.
Yeah.
All right,
probably.
so we just had an interstate.
And then they'd move Miami to like 11.
So
How's it feel to be interrupted constantly?
we just had an interstate battle. We got another interstate battle of number 5 Oklahoma at number 11.
Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down that plain. Okay.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, where the.
Well, this can be quick just because I'm tired of hearing that. I got Oklahoma by 6 because it's Baker Mayfield's number. And
And he's going to make the difference.
While I hate Baker Mayfield, he's the complete difference in this game. But next week when they play TCU, it's going to be a different story because we're going to beat them by 25 because my boy Kayvontae Turpin he's going to lead us to the promised land.
You know?
He's going to tear his ACL and be out the rest of the season and have no
Jesus.
professional career.
Okay. All right. So here's my prediction for this
It's
game.
the hottest to take.
I don't.
I'll predict injuries now.
I don't know much about either of these two teams, but I do know that Oklahoma State's got some good, strong Catholic boys with some good Catholic Irish stock in them. So
What are you talking about?
Oklahoma State, they're gonna win by. I don't know. What's a relevant Catholic year?
I don't know.
10-66, so 10-66.
Okay.
There you go.
Oklahoma's about to win out their season. Oklahoma State's going down.
Oh my god. Shut
So
the
is
heck up.
TCU.
And you were just roasting us for losing to Iowa State, but Oklahoma also lost to Iowa State.
Oh,
Anyways, let's move on.
can we talk about Iowa State? Like
Oh yeah, they're the Cyclones, so they're wreaking havoc on the world.
Iowa State, yeah. Like
Where'd they come from?
why are they good?
What's going on?
What's
They came
their-
from Almaz.
Okay, but
Names.
seriously, what's their record?
They would be like 6-2, I think. I think they just became bowl eligible.
Oh, okay.
They lost to Iowa and also Texas.
I was gonna say,
I didn't think they were undefeated, but they would basically have to go undefeated. Well, I don't know if they won the Big 12.
People are saying that as a 2-loss team, they've looked strong enough that there could be an argument if there was a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, there'd have to be a lot of chaos, but I mean, look, at this point, I'm cheering for Iowa State. They're my Cinderella story.
That's what I've been saying all week is like people have been like, oh, you lost to Iowa State. It's like, can you be mad? Like that would be like Alabama losing to Tennessee. Like if you're an Alabama fan, sure it stings, but I mean you gotta be okay because like the Tennessee fans have not seen that in so long. Like so.
I don't know. I would almost hate to see an Alabama win this year because that would make everybody that would make our
We all
athletic
already
director
lost.
more likely to.
Yeah, gotta fact check that boy. So y'all actually took that L on the 3rd weekend of October. Alright, and you know what week this is? The first week in November. Boy, so what on your schedule?
Okay, but whomst the heck among us has not forgotten what month it is from time to time. Okay?
I never have, because you know what? I got a calendar hanging not only in my head, but also on my wall.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't forget nothing.
Okay, so next game.
Okay.
Just for a fact check here, Ryan has no calendars.
Let's
Not
talk
a
about
single one.
I do have a calendar until my birthday, which this is the last PodBoi while I'm 21. But, anyways,
He's
number
an old boy.
19, LSU. At number 2, Bama.
Okay.
Look, I know this might be the unpopular opinion, but Coach O, he's about to give Saban the easiest opponent that Saban's faced this year. Because you know what? Saban does not lose on his birth week. And also, a fact that I learned, Saban's birthday is October 31st, which proves just the point as to maybe why he is so scary for opponents to face. So,
You know, I don't know. Never doubt Coach Oregano.
uh,
No, I mean Alabama's going to win, but I don't know. I don't really have a take. LSU seems like they're kind of crappy this year, so.
well, I kind of hope that LSU comes and wins and maybe avenges their loss that they took to a team in the state of Alabama already this year. Troy.
Hey, remember Troy. Great movie, by the way.
Great movie and
Brad Pitt.
maybe better team.
Yeah.
The Troy Trojans. Another team that we should respect.
Okay. But what's your favorite? Yeah, respect. Always respect. Can we talk about Troy? That was a good-ass movie. Brad Pitt, Orlando Bloom.
We've never even seen it, so I'll let you talk about
I
it.
think Keira Knightley. No, Keira Knightley's not in that one. It's really good, actually. This is Brad Pitt, like, at his zenith. This is Brad Pitt when he was at his sexiest. Like, now...
Like, I know the name, and I know I'd recognize the face, but who is Orlando Bloom?
Oh, I thought you was about to say it was Brad Pitt. I was like,
All right, Orlando Bloom is, he played...
Was he on Disney Channel?
He was Will's... He played Will on Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah.
Remember, he wasn't Jack Sparrow, but he was Will, the guy that was kind of hitting on Keira Knightley.
Google this.
Yeah, just Google him.
Just Google it.
But either way, Troy, it's epic, all right? Because I'm a history nerd, and although that's from a myth, it's still cool. And Brad Pitt's a badass. Also, yeah, that's all I've got on that one. So,
Also, Savannah, who you got?
for LSU, oh, you got it.
I got it.
Yeah. He's also pretty good looking. They're both looking like MF snacks. Like on the scale of like good looking men, Orlando Bloom and Brad Pitt probably both up there. I would say.
Okay, who's looking like a snack in the LSU Bama game before we get too off topic?
I don't even know why I have to pick this game. Obviously, Alabama's going to win.
It's the
not
curse
even
of the
a
number 2
competition.
team, though. That's the number 2 team
I don't think that's
in
a
the
thing.
first thing. Yeah, they've lost every time. It's
Oh.
the curse of the number 2 college football
The
playoff.
number 2 team always loses.
The number 2 team in the college football playoff in the first ranking, they never make it. So it's over.
Oh, Sean Bean is in that. Y'all don't know who Sean Bean is. He played Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. He's not really good looking, but he's
No
a
one cares.
good ass actor. I'm just saying. Got
Yeah.
this guy named Peter O'Toole. Like this guy named Brian Cox.
Oh,
I feel
my
like
God.
those are all sexual names.
Yeah.
Peter O'Toole.
Toole Cox. Hey, we talked about Friends in my history class today.
I freaking love Friends.
And they're talking. This girl's turning it into a paper about like how in the second season, I think. I've never seen Friends beyond like the first 2 episodes, so I could be wrong. But like, she said that they were talking about how Friends was like at the forefront of social issues because there was like a transgendered mom and a gay friend or something. I don't know. You might have clarified.
There's a
that.
lot of. I feel like they do subtly
Yeah.
cover some social issues, especially
Also-
for the 90s, you know.
Yeah. Also, what's her name?
Rachel,
No,
Monica,
the actor.
Phoebe, Rachel Aniston, or Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. It's a very progressive show. She always had her nipples showing in
Always.
every single episode almost.
All right, before we stray too far off track,
I'm just
guys,
gonna say,
I just realized I fact checked myself.
she's
I
hot.
don't think the number 2 team's lost every time. I don't know what Reddit was talking about.
Hey, always fact check your sources.
All right, Savannah, so let's talk about a hot matchup this weekend.
No, I need to talk about Jennifer Aniston's nipples some more.
Yeah, why? Like okay, let's talk about this. Why she had to have known?
Well, to be fair, a lot of bras in the 90s weren't padded. It was just like.
We can
the
talk about this
material.
after this.
No.
We've already got it
Our
going. We
listeners
might as
have
well
to
just
know.
go. Yeah. All right. So
So even if she was wearing a bra, it was probably just material, not
was-
padding to cover her nipples.
I was gonna say, like, do you think that she was like, oh well, this bra isn't really gonna help me anyway, or was she just wearing one that was deficient?
Or maybe she
I've
was just
seen-
like, I'm trying to be hot on here.
That's true. I've seen a couple episodes, like, I started trying to watch it and only watched the first 2, but I've seen random episodes here and there. And it, like, it's hard not to notice, is all I'm saying.
It is.
So, but you know what? Hey, props to Jennifer Aniston starting the body posy movement early.
Mm-hmm.
Free
the nipples.
Freeing the nipples. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway.
Okay, so let's free the pig.
So that's
Who you got? Number 13.
that was our good 2 to 3 minute.
Future employers, I am really sorry you had to listen to that because I put this on my resume and they're ruining it.
There's not one thing wrong with talking about Jennifer Aniston's nipples in the 90s.
Yeah, that's completely wrong. It's not the
She
time
still
and
looks
or
the
place.
same, though.
That's kind of a meme, though, isn't it? Like, I mean,
It
everybody
is.
knows that. It's Watch Friends. It's kind of a... Anyway, it's relevant. Friends is a good show.
It is. I've
Yeah.
watched all of it at least
From what
5
I've seen.
times. So, I'm a Friends expert. I consider myself, anyways.
I feel like we've just lengthened this to piss Ryan off more than anything.
Yeah, and I feel like to any listeners, I'm sorry that we strayed from them.
Hey, you know why
because
we...
this is really going to be cringeworthy to listen to.
You know why we have this kind of stuff? Because nobody DM'd us any ideas for topics.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's finally get to what I just asked. For my boy EC Denton to know. All right.
All right, here we go.
Number 13, Virginia Tech. At number 10, Miami. Be short and sweet.
The U.
Virginia Tech by 25 because Miami's played a weak cupcake schedule. And they don't even deserve to be top 25 because if I beat North Carolina by 5, boy,
Savannah just ran off on the plug. She
they're
gone.
slick trash. Virginia Tech going to be entering Sandman while they're entering the smoke.
All right. Miami has, according to ESPN, a 54% chance to win this game. But, I'm going to go with Virginia Tech because, you know what? The U is looking more like the L lately, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with Va Tech.
That's why it's half and half. It's 2 L's combined.
Yeah, that's it.
So, Savannah, now, I think I already know the answer, but who do you have in this game?
Miami's about to win out the rest of their season and go to the playoffs.
They're going to beat Notre Dame.
Case closed.
Not
Yes.
so fast.
So they're going to beat Notre Dame?
They're going to cream Notre Dame.
Oh,
Notre
wow.
Dame is going to go home and cry.
Look, I don't think I would know what he's going to say, just because I don't think anybody understands what he says. But Notre Dame, Lou Holtz, he would not be having this right now. He'd be like, but up. And it would be really smart, but no one would know what he's saying.
Listen, Notre Dame's not the best team in the nation. If you don't believe so, we're going to sacrifice you, okay? We're going to sacrifice you to the Christian God. Watches over Notre Dame on every game, okay?
Oh my god. Who was the guy that came to Murphy Madness last year?
Dave Vitale?
Yeah?
No.
They did a contest on, like, who could imitate him the best.
Ooh.
It was hilarious.
He's a
So-
beast.
So, who else we got?
Oh. And look, this is legit game of the week right here.
Yep.
But there's only one winner, and even if they lose, they still win because they're doing everybody a favor. We got the University of Texas, El Paso,
Yep.
at Middle Tennessee, United States University during the Salute the Troops weekend.
Yep.
Damn.
So, here's my thing. First of all, these colors don't run, and these darn commies at UTEP, they're gonna lose.
Can we
Okay.
call them UTEP? Can we
UTEP.
make like a official statement saying that it's now pronounced UTEP? UTEP.
UTEP.
Everyone must pronounce it that way.
It sounds like the first name of like an African warlord. UTEP
That's racist.
Biosepi.
How's that racist?
How is that racist?
Look, anything is.
Anyway, if anything is racist, nothing is racist.
Look, but
Owned libs.
if anyone kneels at this game,
Yeah.
then your citizenship is just automatically took away.
Yeah, I did have a funny joke about Cthulhu, but never mind.
Oh, well,
I'm quitting.
I guess the PodBoi Nation didn't even want to hear that trash joke you had anyway.
It was-
Because you paused it.
He deleted it.
Yep, that was
You know
funny.
what? When you're editor-in-chief, that's what you get to do.
It's
Of
time to-
PodBoi Nation.
Time to overthrow the rich and powerful here. So,
so we don't have any more games.
Yeah.
Yeah. You notice that? I took the lead. You know what? Woo!
Jesus
what we got
Christ.
next?
all right, we were going to talk about our neighbor who's playing the drums. You guys still want to do that?
Yes, because
You think I want
I'm
to talk about that?
pissed. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Like, I'll intro this. I play the drums. Y'all know I play the drums.
Wes can play any instrument. just to
No,
be
that's
fair.
not true at all.
The
That is
fans
true.
might not know you play the drums.
Well, okay. I was
What
talking.
kind of drum do you play?
Any of them. He
Yeah.
can literally sit down. He literally will sit down at the piano and play a song. And I'm jealous because I took piano lessons for like 9 years.
That's not. I know like one chord on the piano. And look. Anyway, so I can play the drums. I am pretty good at drums. And this jackass that lives next to us recently brought his drums and decided it'd be a good idea. And he only plays at night. Like, he doesn't play during the day when people are awake.
That's a lie. He was playing early this morning.
Oh, was he?
He
Okay.
plays all day. He plays like 24/7.
Well, the thing is, with drums, you should play them when people aren't trying to sleep or when they're away. Both of which happen.
Or don't play them at an apartment. Play them at a house.
Yeah, like I had drums and I played at my parents' house, but they live in the middle of nowhere basically with like one. They just now got a neighbor that's more than 500 yards away from them. So like,
Go play in the fields, boy.
yeah. Oh wow, that felt like that was more racist.
I felt like that was
That
kind of
was
racist.
that was way more racist than my
Hell.
African warlord. You said go play in the field, boy. You sound like that dude from Django Unchained.
Okay, all this is getting cut.
Right.
You sound like
Can't cut everything out.
what was the guy's name? Daddy Hoss or
We
something.
need to watch that movie again.
Yeah,
That was not intended to be racist. You can turn it another way.
Hey, that's how the
It was
liberal,
just-
that's how the liberal media does it these days, boy.
It was just the tone, or like the
Yeah, it was-
redneck voice and the tone.
It sounded like something your dad would say.
Oh,
So you're calling his dad racist?
No!
Fight him, Wes.
I think she was talking to you.
No, I was talking to Wes.
Oh, okay. All
I think he
right.
was talking about making you go play your drums out in the field, just to be honest.
Okay, here's the
That's
deal.
what I was talking about!
All right, here's the deal. But anyway, so I play the drums, and those shits are loud. You don't just play those if at like midnight. You shouldn't play drums after 7
6
o'clock.
p.m.
I was gonna say 7, but 6 is probably better, honestly. And it's really annoying.
It was like 11:30 last night before I finally was like, can't do this. And I went and like banged on the wall, loud as hell.
I think it's bum.
The past tense. I bunged on the wall.
Yo, you wallbunger.
But he stopped after I, threatened to kill him
Yeah, well,
through Morse code.
Oh, so you just said that you threatened to kill That's a criminal offense.
Oh no, it's all good.
It was done through Morse code.
Yeah.
There's no proof.
Our
Other than
president,
me
our
admitting
president
it?
said he grabbed a vagina just against the woman's will or whatever. Like
That's
on her
locker room
ring.
talk.
Yeah, okay. Sir, I've been in many a locker room and I've never heard something like that, sir.
Yeah, respect the press.
I hated those people that came out after that and they were like, sir, at real Donald Trump, I've been in many locker rooms and I've never heard any. It's like bullshit. Yes, you have. Like, let's just be honest. People are horrible and disgusting. That doesn't make it okay. And, like, I'm not, you don't have to act like all athletes are these paragons of virtue. But, like, yeah, I don't know. That pissed me off. Anyway. So
what we got next?
the only other thing we got is talking about Halloween. So, guys, what was the spokiest, sluttiest outfit you saw?
The spokiest thing I saw was the damn traffic.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. It took me 45 minutes to get to work. Literally. I was late. And I left early specifically because I knew it was Halloween and was still late.
You know what's truly spooky? The national debt. If we don't get it under control, we're going under, man.
That's true.
Speaking of national being spooky,
Yep.
I think it's really spooky that no one respects the country.
Yeah.
But
This generation don't have no values.
really the spookiest thing that happened, I was walking back from 6 to 9, and
Oh, that's true.
I saw this guy that was walking also, and he had on a dinosaur head. and he literally full out ran in a dinosaur way, going. Well, like, it was terrifying because he got in my face, and I was like,
That's hard. He needed to have, like, a boombox to, like, play the Jurassic Park theme song on a loop.
Alright, so...
There's no way it's going to show up.
So, Savannah, what you got on Twitter?
So, apparently, Papa John's is now blaming their falling sales on NFL players' protests.
Yep.
This is kind of like when millennials are blamed for, like, a failing house market because we have no money. Papa John's is failing because they have bad pizza, and they're like, nope, the NFL protesters are doing it to us.
It's a hot take because I personally think that Papa John's is not that terrible.
Isn't the Papa John's owner, like, actually a hardcore Catholic? Like, I'm pretty sure he
I
actually...
feel like he
I don't
is.
even know. And anybody
It
that
seems
knows
like
me
it.
knows that I don't even like pizza, so I should not have even commented on the fact that Papa John's isn't terrible.
I mean, look, Papa John's is the pizza that shows up at 1 in the morning. Like, that's what it is. So, I don't know.
Like, I'm not eating Papa John's until the NFL players stop kneeling. That doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, because I've seen conservatives die on pettier hills. Like, y'all remember that, what was it? The Christmas cup thing at Starbucks? Where the guy was literally like, go to Starbucks and order a drink. You know, give them their money, or give them your money so that they can, I don't know, keep making more drinks. Like,
I always think it's funny when people do protests like that because I think like a couple of years ago, like, the LGBT community like did the same stuff around like Chick-fil-A's, and it's like you're still doing a business.
No. That was when conservatives. That was after like the Chick-fil-A owners came out and were like, we don't like gay people or whatever, and then all the conservatives were like, hell yeah, and they like lined up to support.
No, and gay people went as well.
They went?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. They all went.
Oh, hold up. There's no way.
I'm pretty sure. So look it up.
We'll do some fact checking. But I remember like distinctly.
As we check our facts.
I remember distinctly one of our friends, one of our mutual acquaintances, posted a Snapchat story or something like, going to support Chick-fil-A. I'm like, why? Like, hold up.
And as we... Yeah, see,
Well, they do-
gay rights activists went to Chick-fil-A restaurants and had a kiss protest.
Yeah, but they didn't buy stuff from
Yep,
them.
they all bought stuff.
What? No, they did not.
Some of them might have bought stuff, though, while they were there.
Yeah.
YOLO.
I feel like it just makes everybody uncomfortable if you kiss in public. I don't care what kind of couple you are. I don't want to see you all over each other in public.
Oh, thanks.
What? We don't kiss in public?
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
this is the most cringy.
I'll be the counterpoint in this. I'm not like an ardent PDA person, but I mean I do kiss Lauren in public, so I mean I don't mind it.
No, that's disgusting.
I don't mind, like,
Oh, okay.
little, like, pop kisses.
Yeah,
you
Get
know?
a room.
I was
But,
gonna
like,
say,
if you're, like, sticking your
yeah.
tongue down each other's throats,
Yeah,
go
like-
home.
yeah, no, we're not like, yeah, we're not obnoxious about it. It's usually just like a hug or a kiss on the cheek or something. So,
Gay.
but
Anyways.
yeah, so in review, make sure you support Chick-fil-A and burn down your local Starbucks. Okay?
I've got one more
Not
thing.
really. We don't want to get sued.
Yeah, don't do that. So this girl said she saw a TV reporter pronounce, the Allahu Akbar. Apparently that's not the correct pronouncing.
Oh, yeah.
And Allahu Akbar translates to potatoes are the greatest.
I mean, you can do a lot of things with potatoes. Make them in
I
fries.
have always said that if I could only eat one food the rest of my life, it would be potatoes.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
you
French
make-
fries,
yep.
baked potato, mashed potatoes,
Tater tots.
tater tots.
Yep. Baked potatoes.
Fantastic.
Sweet
I love it.
potatoes. Throw a little cream cheese on there if you're feeling wild. Yeah. The Irish got it right, dude. Potatoes
Yep.
are the bomb.
Potatoes are awesome.
But I did see that.
And then
Like
drink
the whole
vodka.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, distill it, turn it into vodka. Oh my god.
Alright, so can we just switch from potatoes and talk about another great Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. probably the best song ever for any situation.
You can put it on a video or a movie or a TV show at any point in time, and it fits.
It's better. It makes it better.
If someone passes away, you can play it at their funeral.
Yeah.
If they make a good play, you can put it in it. It goes anywhere.
Yeah. We just spent probably 20 minutes watching Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On vines.
But I hope that, like, to you, the listener, the goats, and my heart will go on for you,
Yep.
near, far, wherever you are, it'll be with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want you to hope that, like, you did not realize that we cut it. Cut it.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else, guys. Y'all got anything?
No, let's just take this last couple minutes, seconds, however long, to plug all our stuff. First off, let's plug the Twitter. What's that, Savannah?
Yeah.
It is PodBois_podcast. That's PodBois_podcast.
Yep.
Yep, and we don't assume gender, so follow us whatever gender you are. And let's also DM us.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you have something you want to hear about on the pod, if there's a current event that's tugging at your heartstrings, if your ex did you dirty, we'll shout her out on the air and call her out. We'll even call her and we'll just talk to her live on the air.
Maybe not embarrass her as much as we embarrassed Tamika. I mean, she got her account suspended because of us. Verified.
Oh, by the way, if what was her name? D'Amica? I don't even remember. D'Amica. If you want to be on the pod, look, our line's still open.
Yeah, always.
We've only had one guest, and he was pretty good.
Guests.
Two.
Yeah, forget about Morgan.
Oh, yeah, Morgan. Yeah. So we've had on 2 guests. They were both pretty good, D'Amica, so you're going to have to bring that super hot
step it
fire.
up, but
So,
I mean, you might be the most
the most famous
the
for
most
sure.
famous for sure,
Oh, yeah.
and
If you
you can get us verified.
So,
if you ever want to know what we're talking about, go back and listen to PodBoi episode 5. That's where we talk about D'Amica.
Nice
And
call.
No, I don't think it was on 5.
It is.
she just looked it up, man.
Maybe
I
it is.
literally just looked it up.
Ooh.
Fort. That's all we gotta say.
So, yeah, you can follow our podcast account. Also, if you want that extra PodBoys Extended Universe account, you can, or that Extended Universe content, you can follow my podcast, which is like history based. If you feel like being learnt,
A studious
real quick.
boy.
Yeah, if you feel like being a studious boy, a history boy, you can follow me at history_of_pod. Get all the latest details on my podcast. Ryan, you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, follow me at rnixon32. Haters don't want me to succeed. It used to be the rnizzle, and someday that account will be back, but not at the moment.
Yeah, he's trying to get a job.
What you got, Savannah?
You can follow my personal account. It is SavannahC_13.
And like always, if you can find the Lucky Goose Egg with @Cachuli, you'll have some memes.
Yeah, if you can follow my alt account, good luck. It may be an alt account, but it ain't alt right. I can tell you that. So that's basically our pod for the week. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Ryan, you got anything?
Only one thing. Pod boys.
Out.